All right, this is Adam with Roof It Forward doing a quick video roof inspection here for Jill. First and foremost, I'd like to address the decking situation. So we've got some different, basically just different, let me get it on camera here. So we can see that there's kind of like a dip on the decking there. It's kind of wavy, different dimensions. My thought initially was that maybe there was too much moisture getting trapped in this attic space. Maybe it's warping the wood, but when you walk on these sections, you can feel it actually has a different, so right here is solid. You come down here and you start to bounce and move around. Now, it could be moisture related, but that would probably mean that your neighbors are experiencing the same thing. So you can see there's either, again, maybe moisture getting locked in there, warping the wood, causing it to, start to disintegrate, or they're using different dimensions. Maybe they're using 3/4 inch and 1/2 inch, and they're just using whatever they could put together. But you got another situation like that up here in this section, and then again we got some soft decking over here. It's got some bounce to it over here by this pipe boot, to which you had pointed out. But realistically, I mean, it's something we can correct when we start pulling the shingles off. But let me get into that a little bit when I get down ground level. First, we talk about when I came up here initially, thought this might have been wind damage, but it looks like it's some mechanical damage moving around. But I actually think that's just from when they were installing the roof. Maybe they dropped their hammer or walked on it or something. But you do have some wind damage here, which is exposed. You've seen this. So that right there is felt paper. When we do the new roof system, you have your 2 layers of synthetic UDL 20, so that's good. We can do that, or we can do a full peel and stick. There's a bit additional charge there for doing that, but it's an option. Let me go over here. So this, again, more mechanical damage, just pointing that out. So over here you can see it lays differently. It's got a different color pattern. We were actually talking about this down there, so I went over here and just kind of feel what was happening, and you can see there's whole sections here that are coming off the freaking nail head and causing that will leak. That's not good. That's something that the insurance company, if you called this in for a claim, would view that as damage, or wind damage rather. And then I saw this piece over here. This leaf was actually tucked up underneath this piece, and you got more of that over here where it's starting to just flop around. Let me show you this other spot here. So I was looking for, you got this leak in the back, and I'm like trying to scratch my head, figure out where that's coming from. But I did find there was a couple of spots over here that were just starting to come up. You got this one right here. I thought maybe. Then I just follow them up, and as I follow them up, a couple flaps. But then you got this. There's a section over here. Where was it? That one's there, but this right here, the whole piece comes up, just flaps in the wind. And then this might be new damage from this last storm. Maybe it was just installation issues, but one thing you can tell is if you look underneath them, you can see that the rust that's developing there, that didn't happen in a week. And there's also some debris. Can't remember which one I saw it under, but there was some debris up underneath it, which was telling me that it had been happening for a while. So, and I'm sorry, but I can't remember which one it was. But that effect keeps riding up the slope. So I think that's where the water's coming in, is over in that section right there. Now there's also potential. It's coming in over here. You got a nail pop, or it's coming out there. And then you look over here. So this whole thing is coming up too. That came off the nail head. Oh, this must have been where I saw the debris. Yeah, there it is. So you got all that wind-driven debris in there, and that's up there. So I'm sure that's getting water in it too. If it can get debris up there, it's definitely going to get water. So all in all, I mean, I know I guess at this point it's probably potentially looking like a new roof, but I mean, as unfortunate as that is, I think I got a pretty good shot at getting the insurance company to replace this for you, or at least pay for the replacement. Now, What that means for you, essentially, is you got to pay your deductible, of course, but you know, there's a good chance that if I'm out here, I can make the argument that this is just not going to be a repairable. There's too many things going on here. It's too many. It's widespread, and it's on several different slopes. And if I can get them to acknowledge that this is no longer up to code, I might have a good shot. So, but anyway, this is Adam with Roof It Forward, signing out.